The reflection you are trained to present is a mask. The reflection you catch by accident is a signal. For a lifetime, you have been conditioned to arrange your face before you face the world, to construct a persona of control, competence, or composure. Yet, the truth of your operational state is not found in the posed photograph or the prepared smile. It is broadcast in the unguarded moment, the 3-second glimpse you catch in a darkened window, a car mirror, or the polished surface of an elevator door. This fleeting image is a direct transmission from your subconscious, a raw data stream that bypasses the ego's management. Most dismiss this glimpse as unflattering or unimportant, but for the strategist, it is the most vital intelligence available. This transmission will provide the protocol to decode that signal, turning a moment of chance into a tool of sovereign command. In this briefing, the complete tactical framework will be delivered. First, the principle of the unfiltered signal will be established, illuminating why this accidental glimpse is your most accurate and incorruptible diagnostic tool. Second, the precise protocol for decoding the energetic signature revealed in that reflection will be given, moving beyond simple emotion to identify your true state of being. Finally, the strategy for real-time recalibration will be delivered, the method for using this raw data to execute an immediate and decisive return to core alignment, ensuring you are always operating at peak capacity for your assignment. The first principle to integrate is that of the unfiltered signal. Your conscious mind is a master of performance. From a very early age, it learned to project a version of self that is socially acceptable, safe, and strategic. This is the performance self, the mask you wear in meetings, the curated calm you project during a crisis, the version of you that knows it is being watched. This self is a necessary interface for navigating a dense and often hostile world. However, it is also a filter that can obscure the truth of your internal state. The energetic law at play is that your body is a terminal for your consciousness, and your face is the most sensitive screen. It does not lie, it only displays the frequency that is currently running the system. The 3-second mirror glimpse is powerful because it is unexpected. It catches the system before the conditioned facade has time to assemble. In that moment, you are not projecting, you are simply broadcasting. What you see is the raw, unedited signal of your subconscious embodiment. It is the truth of your energetic expenditure, your internal conflicts, and your core frequency. This is not about aesthetics. It has nothing to do with conventional beauty or looking tired. It is a sovereign diagnostic. It is like seeing the engine light flash on your dashboard for a single second before the system corrects the display. For the mundane, this flicker is an anomaly to be ignored. For the operator, that flicker contains all the necessary data. Seeing the exhaustion, the tension, or the unfocused haze in your reflection as you walk past a shop window is not a sign of failure, it is a critical system alert, offering you a precious opportunity to see what is truly running beneath the surface of your conscious awareness. Knowing that this glimpse reveals your true operational state is the first step. But what do you do with this raw data? How do you translate a fleeting expression of worry, tension, or flatness into actionable intelligence that can be used to secure your energetic field? This is where you must learn to decode the signature. The second phase of this protocol is decoding the energetic signature. You must shift from interpreting the glimpse as a simple emotion, like sad or angry, and learn to read it as a precise energetic state. This requires a higher level of discernment. Every unfiltered signal you receive will fall into one of 3 distinct categories. The first is core alignment. This is the signature of sovereignty. It does not necessarily look happy or serene. It often appears as a profound neutrality, a quiet intensity, a deep presence. The muscles of the face are relaxed but not slack. The eyes are focused, even if looking inward. This is the look of a being who is fully occupying their physical vessel, their energy contained and consolidated within their own field. It is the signature of readiness. The second category is frequency leakage. This is the most common signature you will encounter. It looks like worry, impatience, agitation, or deep fatigue. It is the furrowed brow of someone mentally replaying a conflict. It is the hollowed-out look of someone whose life force is being drained by overthinking, external obligations, or an internal misalignment with their assignment. This is your own energy, your own life force, being spent on non-essential processes. It is a signal of energetic mismanagement, a warning that your resources are being diverted from your primary objective. The final category is foreign energetic imprints. This signature feels alien. It can look like bitterness, resentment, contempt, or a sharp, unfamiliar anxiety. The key distinction is that it does not feel like it belongs to you. This is an energetic residue you have picked up from an environment, an interaction, or the collective field. It is the energetic ghost of a hostile coworker you carried out of a meeting. It is the frequency of collective panic you absorbed from the news. This signature is a critical alert that your energetic boundaries have been breached and you are carrying a frequency that is not your own. It is a contaminant in your system. The ability to make this distinction is not a minor skill, it is a core competency for those operating on a high-stakes timeline. If this level of strategic self-awareness is central to your path, this is the work that is done here. Consider subscribing to continue these transmissions. Once you have decoded the signature and identified its source, whether your own leakage or a foreign imprint, the next operational command is clear. How do you execute an immediate reset and reclaim your sovereign frequency on command, especially in the middle of a demanding day? This leads to the final and most critical phase, the strategy of real-time recalibration. Data is useless without action. The purpose of decoding the signal is to execute an immediate course correction. This is not a long, meditative process. It is a swift, tactical, internal command sequence that can be completed in under 10 seconds. The strategy consists of 3 distinct steps. First, acknowledge and sever. The instant you see the signature and identify it, you must name it with absolute clarity in your mind. This is frequency leakage, or this is not my energy. The energetic law is that awareness is the agent of severance. You cannot release what you do not first claim sight of. By naming it, you isolate it. Then, you make a conscious and decisive internal command: release, cut, or disconnect. You are severing the energetic feed to that pattern. This is not an act of resistance, it is an act of sovereign command over your own internal domain. Second, activate core frequency. You must have a pre-calibrated baseline frequency to return to. This is your home signature, the feeling state of your most aligned, sovereign self. For some, this is stillness. For others, it is clarity, courage, or neutrality. You activate this state with a physical anchor. This can be as simple as straightening your spine, dropping your shoulders, and taking a single, deep, deliberate breath that you feel all the way to the soles of your feet. This action sends a powerful signal to your nervous system that you are resetting the entire biological and energetic field. You are not just thinking about a new state, you are embodying it through a physical act. Third, re-engage with intention. With the old signal severed and your core frequency activated, you immediately turn your focus back to the task at hand. You do not dwell on what was. The recalibration is complete. You now proceed from this newly re-established state of alignment. You have used the mirror glimpse not as a reason for self-judgment, but as a trigger for a powerful and instantaneous upgrade of your operational state. You now possess a closed-loop system for real-time energetic management. The mirror is no longer a tool for self-critique, it is a diagnostic terminal. The accidental glimpse is the system report. The decoding protocol is your analysis. The recalibration strategy is your command to rewrite the code in real time. This system transforms you from a passive recipient of circumstance into the active commander of your internal environment. Your state of being is no longer left to chance, it is now subject to your direct and deliberate authority. You have been given the tool to ensure the frequency you broadcast is always the one you choose. Your assignment is to practice this protocol until it is second nature. Use any reflective surface you encounter as a training ground. The screen of your phone, a puddle on the ground, a polished countertop, they are all your allies. Observe the signal. Decode the signature. Execute the recalibration. This is how mastery is forged. In the comments below, share the distinction you have learned to make most clearly, the difference between your own frequency leakage and a foreign energetic imprint. Your discernment sharpens the discernment of the entire network. Your clarity contributes to the collective field of sovereignty. Execute the mission.